Welcome back to my channel, Gigi's Kitchen, where we get to learn all kinds of things about cooking. And this week we're going to do a little baked ravioli. The sauce will be unique. It's, at least I think it's unique, because it's a bechamel sauce that I kind of convert into an Alfredo sauce. So it's loose, but it's creamy and cheesy. And then we take it, put it in the pan, casserole dish, cover it with a little bit of mozzarella, Parmesan, stick it in the oven and bake it till it's toasty on the top. And it is so wonderful to eat. And then you've got it. You can take it to work. You can take it to dinner. I have never froze this, so I don't know how well it would actually freeze. But usually they're gone. And even if I have a little bit of leftovers, it's gone the next day. So everybody in my family loves Alfredo. So if you like Alfredo, this should be right up your alley. So let's cook. So we're going to start off right here with just a basic bechamel sauce. I have 4 tablespoons of butter in the bottom of this pan, and I have 4 tablespoons of flour. So the normal ratio, I think, is 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 1 cup of milk. And we are using half and half. I have my water boiling in the back. It's for my little raviolis, and they're fresh raviolis out of the deli section. So you can get whatever you want. You can buy this. You can buy tortellinis, work really well with this too. Whatever you want. I think I ended up with some spinach ricotta raviolis. But we're just gonna keep stirring this a few minutes till that cooks down. I'm gonna go ahead and, while it's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and grate in my nutmeg. And so just a little tad of nutmeg here so it can start releasing its oils. Now I do use salty butter, so I don't know that I need too much salt, and I salted already. So now I'm going to put in my some white pepper, and then we're going to go back to frying and keep this butter and this flour moving until it starts to break down, and you'll see it start to release. It just looks different. See how it's starting to look all melty? Yep, there we go. And I'm going to make sure I got this on good and low. There we go. Turned it way down. And then I'm going to whisk in my cream, and I have 2 cups of half and half. And I'm going to drizzle slowly and keep stirring. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to start whisking until all the lumps are dissolved. There we go. Oops, there's another one. Just keep going. Now I'm going to turn my flame back up. Get a little bit of a simmer on this. And let it start thickening up. Now I do want this sauce to be a little loose, so if it's not loose enough, I can always add some pasta water to it to help thin it out. And you can put whatever kind of cheese you want to put in here, but I'm doing Parmesan. I've got 1 cup of powdered Parmesan that I powdered on the grater, so it will hopefully will dissolve easily once it goes in. You can add mozzarella or ricotta to it, however you want to do it. Alright, we're just going to let that come to a good simmer and start thickening, and then I will add my cheese. Now my pasta will take about 3 to 4 minutes, so I'm not gonna start it until I'm ready for this to be thick. And you can see it's starting to get thick now. So this is our basic white sauce, bechamel sauce. We made it when we did the toast. Gonna have to turn my water down back here. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting there now. See, it doesn't take long. Melt your butter, fry your flour, add your salt, your nutmeg, and your pepper, then add your cream. And I did half and half. You can do milk. I don't ever do whole cream. Now see how I can start seeing the bottom of the pan? I'm gonna turn it off. I'm done. Now goes in 1 cup of powdered, freshly powdered. And if you just have the small grates, that's fine. 2. There we go. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Yeah, we're gonna have to thin it down, but I won't do that until my pasta is done. This is gonna take 4 minutes on my pasta. So I'm just gonna set this off the burner and let it cool. Add the pasta. So here's my ravioli I got from the deli section, the fresh, and they have spinach and ricotta in them. And my water now is on a gentle boil, not a hard boil, because a hard boil will break apart your pasta. So we want a gentle boil. So I'm going to drop these in, and if they stick together, that's okay. Let them be, because you don't want to pull them apart, because then they'll open up. There we go. I'll move this over here where you can see it in the camera. There we go. So can you see that? Yeah. There we go. So we're just going to let those cook for a few minutes. According to the instructions, 4 minutes is all you need. And then we're going to take them from here and put them in here. Now, one of the things I'm going to add is some protein to my pasta bake. You don't have to, but I do have some chicken breast from the roasted chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump that in there. Set my timer for 4 minutes. And I like to push them down in the water a little bit like that to get them all in there and get them going. So that they can all kind of cook evenly. But we want to be gentle with them so they don't break open and we lose all our filling. I have never been one to make homemade pasta. There's so many wonderful pastas out there that I just never have done it. But if you want to do it, yeah, then you can do it. My sister does. I have actually 2 sisters who make homemade pasta, and they say it's so easy, and I'm sure it is. It's just something I've never been interested in doing when I can buy fresh pasta in the deli. So that's what I do. But you can use dry or fresh. Like I said, this works really well with tortellinis as well. All right, we're going to let that keep cooking. I'm going to put this back over here. I'm going to get me some of this pasta water. I think a good cup or so. And then I'm gonna start adding it to my sauce to thin it way down because I want it really loose. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. You can taste it about right now and see what you think, if it needs more salt or not more salt. There's my timer, 4 minutes are up. Oh yeah, they're good and soft. So just like with the ziti, we have to make sure that we've got enough liquid. Oops, there they go again. That's good. All right, this is good and hot. But I still think I'd like to have it just a little bit looser. Because remember, that pasta is just barely done, so it will absorb some of this sauce. Now this is going to go in the oven. There we go. Now we're good and saucy. This is going to go in the oven till it's hot and boiling through. It won't take long because this sauce is hot, the pasta is hot, but it's more like it's just going to set in the oven for a few minutes to get it good and hot, and then we're going to so there we go. That looks really good. Now you can see how drippy that is? That's what I want. Good and drippy. Because then I can put this pasta in there. And I would just stick this whole pan in the oven, but you know what? I don't know if I can put these fancy handles in there. So I'm gonna have to transfer this to a glass bowl, and then I'm going to add the mozzarella and the parm to the top of it. And put it in the oven in a glass casserole pie dish thing. Make sure all the raviolis are well coated. And actually, if you had a toaster oven and you just want to put the cheese and stick it under the broiler, you could do that too. Because this is all done. It just needs to get toasty on the top. All right, we're going to stir it up. Oh, that looks so good. Serve it up with a little salad and a little Caesar salad and some garlic bread, garlic toast, or just some toast, or just some French baguette. There we go. Alrighty. Here's our baked raviolis. I've put them in the big deep dish pie, glass pie pan. They fit perfect in that. And then I've topped it with the mozzarella and then grated fresh parm right on top of the mozzarella. So I have set my oven to 450, and it's very hot right now with the convection on. I'm going to turn the oven off. I'm going to turn the broiler on, and then I'm going to put this in the oven and let it continue to heat because it's very hot still, and toast off, and then it'll be ready. Take it out, let it cool, let the cheese gel a little bit. Let the cheese gel a little bit, and then we'll be ready to serve. So here we go to the oven. Our pasta bake. Isn't that look beautiful? Nice and toasty. It smells like toasted cheese all through the house. It smells so good. And so it's ready to go. I'm going to it's very hot still, but I'm going to go ahead and dish some up. And then we'll see how it looks when it's all dished up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and go in here and cut through my mozzarella and see all that nice thick bechamel style sauce. And I'm going to pick up some and look at that. good stringy cheese. I love it. Baked raviolis with Alfredo bechamel sauce. So easy. I think we did that in under an hour. So make sure you get you some fresh raviolis from the deli and make up your bechamel sauce. Add your parm to it, your nutmeg, mix it all together, put it under the broiler, toast it up, and you've got a nice little casserole for dinner. Serve it up with some Caesar salad and some garlic bread, and everybody will be very happy. So, see you next week. Bye. You can do this.